And we're back on Radio Control 99.4 FM with Dan. It is 6 minutes past 11, 11:06, or 54 minutes to 12. And we have some news for you just on the hour as per the usual, the usual way. First of all, in national news, the All Blacks have had a defeat. The All Blacks experienced their worst ever test loss, falling 43-10 to South Africa. Former Springbok Kevin Putt analysed the game on Herald Now, discussing the team's performance and areas for improvement. And secondary teachers are on strike. Secondary school teachers have commenced a nationwide strike today, advocating for better pay and improved working conditions. The strike is expected to impact schools across the country. And there is a $100 million trade boost with Saudi Arabia. New Zealand and Saudi Arabia have announced a $100 million trade partnership through 5 key agreements, aiming to strengthen economic ties between the two nations. And in global news, Apple releases the iOS 26. Apple has launched iOS 26, introducing new features to enhance user experience across iPhone, iPad, Mac, Apple Watch, and Apple TV. The update includes expanded tools to help parents protect kids and teens online. Very good, very, very good. And in entertainment, Tool announces a one-off New Zealand show. Progressive metal band Tool will perform a one-off show in New Zealand at Spark Arena on Saturday, November 22nd. Tickets go on sale to the general public on Monday, September the 22nd, with a pre-sale for Tool Army members starting Wednesday, September the 17th at 12 p.m. And in conservation, the New Zealand Sea Lion Symposium, the inaugural New Zealand Sea Lion Symposium, was held on September 13 at Tuhura Otago Museum, aiming to strengthen connections between people and sea lions across Aotearoa. Why not? And the event focused on conservation efforts and raising awareness about the rare species. And we have some updates from the conflict overseas. So airstrikes have intensified, targeting Hamas in response to attacks launched towards southern Israel. These strikes have resulted in casualties, including civilians, and raising international concern. Humanitarian conditions in Gaza are deteriorating rapidly due to ongoing blockades and infrastructure damage. Access to water, electricity, and medical supplies remains critically limited. The Israeli military has issued evacuation orders for central Gaza, urging civilians to move southward amid upcoming military operations. This has caused massive displacement, with thousands seeking shelter. And international reactions. The UN and several countries have called for an immediate ceasefire and urged protection of civilians on both sides. Human rights organizations warn of potential violations of international humanitarian law. Diplomatic efforts continue but face challenges amid ongoing hostilities. And in recent conflict, there has been continued rocket fire from Gaza into southern Israel, Israeli air and artillery responses targeting militant sites. Civilian casualties mounting on both sides, including women and children, and disruptions to daily life, healthcare, and education in conflict zones. Okay, so that's just an update on the conflict in Palestine. And we have some sports news for you. So here we go. In rugby union, we've already read this out, but I'll just do a more in-depth coverage. So in a historic match on Saturday, the All Blacks were defeated 43-10 by South Africa in Wellington, marking their heaviest ever test loss. Despite an early lead from debutant Leroy Carter, New Zealand conceded 6 unanswered tries in the second half. The Springboks' Cheslin Kolbe scored 2 tries, with additional tries from Damian Williams-Se, Quagga Smith, R.G. Sneeman, and Andre Esterhuizen. This victory allowed South Africa to retain the Freedom Cup and revitalize their Rugby Championship campaign. Good. And in athletics, Geordie Beamish clinches gold in the 3,000 metre final. New Zealand's Geordie Beamish delivered a stunning performance in the men's 3,000 metre final, overtaking defending two-time champion Sofiane El Bakali in the final lap to secure the gold medal. This victory was described as a miracle and a testament to Beamish's determination and speed. And in the weather, so right now in Palmerston North, the weather is 15.5 degrees, feels like 16. Mostly cloudy, clearing to fine for a time in the morning and afternoon, a chance of an evening shower with northwesterlies. So that is the news and the weather and the sports on the hour. Upcoming, we'll have some more music for you. This next one is called O'Brien, and it is by the artist Squarepusher. You're listening to Radio Control 99.4 FM. Stay tuned.